All right, we are here with another off-season war and a pretty fun one. Brought in anti-venom, Mr. Negative, and Shang-Chi. Taking Path 9 in Section 1 and Path 7 in Section 2. And then we got a few mini-bosses we can hit up. So this Mordo, first off, using anti-venom. Just taking advantage of the double immunity here. We are going to switch to the deceleration debuff with our combo. There we go. And now we're going to end all attacks with a light attack as we ramp up our combo meter so that we can start placing these deceleration debuffs in the hope that maybe we can just parry and start attacking and preventing the evade. But as you're seeing here, due to the suicides and the passive AI of Mordo when he's got his power gain, he's just losing too much health for me to even, take advantage of an opening to parry and attack. So he's only at 3 of the deceleration. He's going to get the 4th right there. And we've got the Petrify placed while we constantly throw special 1, but Mordo's pretty much gone. So it's a pretty easy, pretty straightforward fight when the defender has suicides. Next fight here, Infinity War Ironman on the 2nd node. We are going to take it with Shang-Chi. So testing a theory here that the Cleanse Wushu and resetting with a heavy attack is enough for a Path 9 Shang-Chi counter. And even though it is insult to injury and we have a medium attack that we cannot always parry, we can retaliate that heavy attack there with the heavy. So we can continuously do the Cleanse Wushu, heavy reset, this entire fight until we're prepared to drop a special 2 and finish the fight. With suicides, 1 special 2 should do it. Or not with suicides, with boosts. 1 special 2 should do it, even suicides actually. But what you will see here is unboosted. We are going to be just shy. And I'm going to throw the unblockable Wushu right before dropping it so that if we do fall into that final range for Ironman, which we do, we don't get auto-blocked. And here it's just kind of let him KO himself. So pretty straightforward. Should be doable in season. Not that we'd see Infinity War Ironman there. And because I brought Shang-Chi, went ahead and just took Sauron here. So here the game plan is to use the Cleanse Wushu, parry, and heavy reset until he goes unblockable. And then when that happens, we're going to have to do the stun Wushu through the block and heavy reset instead. So this fight actually goes pretty smooth. I get to special 2 while he's at special 2. And I don't have any problems with the I get hit by this. I don't have any major problems with the unblockable. Until I try and bait his special 2 attack. You're going to see it. We're going to be pretty close to it here. Dodge the special 1 correctly this time. There's the cleanse. We're going to stun through block. We're going to heavy reset. He's going to play passive. So we're going to cleanse. We're going to heavy reset. Nope, there it is. 2nd hit of that special 2. We dex the first and cannot double dex to get out of range of the 2nd. And we end up just eating all of that special 2. So we revive, we go back in, we do this fight how it should go. But this time with the AI, we get a more aggressive AI that's throwing special 1 attacks. So we don't get put in a scenario where we have to bait out and dex a special 2. And we have the special 1 down. So technically, this is how I wanted it to go. With this node and the first node on Path 9, that is the downside to cleanse. We still get the Fury, and this special 2 knocks him out from having the debuff for a split second before it gets shrugged. So, viable option, obviously, would not force him against the Sauron. That's a Nimrod fight. Or even Omega Sentinel. Now, Peni here on Power Snack. I've taken this with Mr. Negative in the off-season before. This is unboosted. The game plan here is to build light energy, convert it to dark while we have the opening when she doesn't have any Spidey charges. But when we are getting close to the point where we want to have enough dark energy and enough power to drop a special 2, we want to make sure that shield is down. So here I'm going to take the time to remove some of her shield. And I don't want to remove it too fast, giving myself a situation where I'm not prepared to throw special 2 and I get it right when her shield's about to come back up. So here it's even more important to get this shield down. And I believe with the second round of light energy, we're gonna have to let it expire. The shield does not stay down long enough for me to get to special 2, and I start to realize that. So instead of converting this light energy and losing the dark energy that I already have, I'm going to end up letting this light energy expire. Now the downside to kind of playing this as passive as I did at the start is that we're gonna deal with that little power drain damage that we get from Peni, from her kit. So it's gonna pop up, I think, twice in this fight. There it is. So this is gonna slow us down a bit. Now we're gonna have to build up some more energy, but first we gotta get this shield down. And so far I feel pretty good about the fight. Just need her to be a little passive, and you see she stepped back, intercepts us there. We're just a little too fast to go hit into her block. Shield's down. Now we can go ahead and convert these to dark and then drop the special 2. In a real war boosted, this would have been it. She would have ticked down to almost nothing. If it didn't kill her, it would be almost nothing. But here, she still has health left. So I decide to go through the same game plan that I just did. Sure, it's gonna take a little bit. There's the other power burn. But now she's got me against the wall. Not the best spot. Resist the heavy there. We're gonna get ourselves off the wall right here. And then she's just going to clown me and hesitate going forward just a little bit, wait for me to dash back, and then dash when I dash. It's right about here. So dex, dash, dash. And just clowns me. So, unfortunate, we revive, we go back in, and you would think this would be very straightforward, very quick. But the Peni AI, believe it or not, does the exact same thing, where she hesitates to go forward, gets me to dash first, and then decides to dash when I dash. So she's at 2%. There's the sync shield. I figure, hey, let me hit into her and get her down. Here we go. Dash back. Do. So we're throwing some revives down, throwing away some needless attack bonuses. And we go in heavy attack. Woohoo. The clowning's not over. We got this void here. Now, I've seen this taken with Shang-Chi. I have the idea in my head. While window of opportunity is up, throw the unblockable Wushu into his block or into him if you can get it going, and get the cleanse Wushu and maintain the cleanse charges until window of opportunity is down. Now, what helps is if this void AI wants to back up and hold block, and he didn't, except for the one opening I had, and we already have too many debuffs on us, so boop. Aggressive void AI just doesn't let us back. This time, he actually plays nice. So here's the unblockable Wushu. Now we go in for the cleanse. Now we just hold on to this and punch him in the face while we let window of opportunity kind of fail. And decide there to drop the heavy to reset. Opening for cleanse now that we can parry stun. Here's the stun as well. Heavy reset. That might have been a little too soon. Not a big deal. He's throwing special ones, so now we can throw our heavy. And somehow, that clipped me. So, it is what it is. It's off season. Decide to go in, see if we can salvage one attack bonus. There's the unblockable. Here's a cleanse. The AI almost decided to be aggressive. Window of opportunity is down. Getting the cleanse up. Gonna throw a stun here. Heavy reset while we've got him stunned. He throws a special 2. We go in for the cleanse. And then we go in to special 2 and take him out. So that fight should not be as problematic as it was for this off-season fight. But it is what it is. Tigra here, Spite. This is a Mr. Negative fight all day. We are not going to parry heavy in this. We don't want Rise to Power getting activated before we have the double Petrify up. So I'm going to parry 3-hit combo and back her up, but not do a full combo so that we don't give her too much power. Evade counter here, convert the light we have to dark. Take advantage of this debuff of Delirium, which is reducing her defensive combat rate, so we can hit her a lot more after each parry. I was gonna bait out the special 1, but the AI is being the AI, so I evade counter off the block, drop the special 2. Here we could go ahead and start parry heavying, but instead I decide to just kind of play it safe, and down she goes. So, pretty easy. Spite node for Mr. Negative. And then Mordo here, another one we're going to take with anti-venom since he's got a lot of health. Hasn't been revived yet. And we're going to treat this the exact same as Path 9. We are a little bit mindful of the fact that this is kinetic transference. So we're getting to our deceleration debuff quickly. We are not going to take too many blocked hits. If anything, we're going to take 1 and then back off. So we're good there with his power gain. We end it. We're at special 1s, but same thing as Mordo. Has suicides, so we're not really going to get to see the gameplay of parry and attack and that preventing his evade. But you are seeing the global, or the attack tactic kicking in, sick and tired. Got the heal block there. And he's kind of melting away from his own suicides. And we're just baiting out special attacks. So nothing super special here. Pretty easy for anti-venom. And then Symbiote Supreme here on the Rich Get Richer, and I believe it has AoE. Taking it with Mr. Negative. This is an easy Mr. Negative fight. We are going to parry and attack here as well, because any buffs that we acquire and then make expire into light energy actually feed his genetic memory, which means he's going to get that power gain buff with some potency between blessings. Won't matter when we get the double Petrify up, but building up to that double Petrify it will. So it's just combo and attack. Evade counters, we build the special 2. Build a little more light here. Block evade counter into special 2. And just let him melt away. So here would not matter that he gets that power gain buff in between blessings. And then our war was pretty much over. But I looked at the map. Nothing really stood out as what could take Mangog here. Mr. Negative can, but it's reliant on a PS1 and Mr. Fantastic debuffs. So here is what it looks like without. And unfortunately, with the combat rate and his passive power gain, he's going to throw too many special 1s before we can get to special 2 with enough dark energy. So you see here, he already threw a special 1. We're not at a special 1 yet, so that kind of sucks. And after another heavy, we're not there, and he's already thrown 2 special 1s. And now we're finally at special 1. So if we PS1, we could get to that special 2 before he threw this final special 1, which made him go unstoppable and unblockable. Because of that, the only way to get rid of the unstoppable was to throw that special attack. But unfortunately, we are now in a position where we're against the wall. He's gaining a lot of power, faster than we can build light and dark energy, and we are going to have to rebuild dark energy to get a big special 2 on him. And here, I mean, it's pretty much all she wrote. He's going to be throwing constant special 1s. We're going to get him to special 2 like he is now. And now I'm just, let me go ahead and throw this special 2 with 1 dark energy, because we're going to eat this special 3. So that was the off-season war. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I did not revive and go back in on this Mangog. This was pretty much it. But hope you guys enjoyed. Hit subscribe, like, follow, and share, and I will catch you at the next off-season war.